Today really Mora is going to show you how he does cabbage, how he intercrop between cabbage and Managu. Because as you see, you can see as planted cabbage and Managu in the same field, and if you look clearly, you can see that cabbage is doing well. So doing well. That is cabbage, which is actually doing very well. And this cabbage is actually about 2 weeks since she planted the cabbage. This is also Managu. You can see this, the Managu is in rows in between the cabbage, and also you can see the way really has done the field management, and the field management is actually removing the leaves which have dried up, the way it's removing the leaves there. At the same time, once you plant Managu and cabbage, there is one thing you must do. They must be properly weeded. So that's why if you see the way he has done it, you can see that there is no weed, totally no weed, in between the rows and very adjacent to the what? To the plant, whether it is cabbage or whether it is Managu. So today really is actually going to tell you how to do the planting from day one and until this type of time which it has reached. And as you know, you can do actually planting of cabbage and Managu in between, but there is one thing you must do always. You must always give a good space so that they cannot overcompete with what we call the nutrients in the soil. And because you have seen the way he has done, this is a very good gap from cabbage to cabbage. Then in between there is that one row of Managu. You can see this is the Managu. This is how it is. This is also cabbage, and that's how it looks. Very neat, because it does not have even pests, because he has also managed them well, and I think he has managed well by doing the spraying. And also the Managu is doing well, because as I have told you, this is about 1.5 weeks since he planted this. So really is going to take you over, and I will be telling you how to plant this. And the method he has used is to plant these vegetables in rows, because there are people who can plant in terms of zigzag, but he has done in rows. There are people even who do this diagonally, but he has done good rows, and he has planted, the way he has planted is quite okay. And the field management practices, I think they are cute. Let me hand to Really so that he can tell you how he has done it.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm Tefirt. I'm going to show you on how you can plant the Managu and the cabbages in the same piece of land. So begin, watch until the end so that you can gain a knowledge on how you can plant Managu and the cabbages in the same piece of land. You have to make the small piece of land as good as it is. You can see now to show you on how you can plant Managu and cabbages in the same place of land. As you know, Managu takes a little amount of time to mature, whereas the cabbage takes a long time to mature. So today I'm going to show you on how you can plant the Managu. You can see that it's Managu, and those are cabbages. Now today I'm going to teach you on how you can use the small piece of land as possible to plant Managu and the cabbages in the same place. As you know, this is the home kitchen. As you can see, it is adjacent to the house. As you can see, that's the house, that's the kitchen, and this is the home garden. This is the kitchen garden. Now today I'm going to show you on how you can plant the Managu and the cabbages at the same place. You can see that's the cabbage. You can see how it looks. It is good. The Managu here is also good. As you can see, there is a space between Managu and the cabbages. First of all, if you want to plant the Managu and the cabbages in the same piece of land, first you have to dig the land. Dig the land well. Make it to be fine. Do maximum tillage so that you remove all the weeds. After removing all the weeds from the land, you have to plant the cabbages first. The cabbages comes first. You plant the cabbage. When you finish planting the cabbage, you may take even a week, around 1 to 2 weeks. Then you plant the Managu. You plant the cabbages in the different row and the Managu in this different row. You can see there is a space between the cabbages and the Managu. You can't plant the cabbage here and the Managu here. No, you have to space because the cabbages needs a lot of space. So you have to plant the cabbage a bit far from the Managu, because if you plant near, the cabbage may affect the Managu. As you know, the Managu takes a maximum of 3 months, and the cabbage can take a maximum of 4 months. So when planting the cabbage and the Managu in the same piece of land, you plant the Managu. When it reaches, you see that the cabbage has grown well, about 2 months, you remove the Managu and leave the cabbage alone so that it can be well. You can't leave the Managu until the cabbage grow. No, you have to remove the Managu because the cabbage needs a lot of space. As you can see, it has started growing. So the Managu here, we have to, maybe around 1 month from now, we are going to remove this Managu so that we can give this cabbage the space so that it can grow well. As you can see, this is the Managu. As you can see, the Managu is well okay. The cabbage is okay. As you can see, it is good. If you want this Managu and the cabbages to be well all the time, you have to spray. You have to spray around after 2 weeks. You spray to remove the weeds, the pests from the cabbage. Another thing you have to do if you want this Managu and the cabbages to grow very well is that you have to weed. Ensure there is no weed in between here. As you can see, it is only the soil. There is no weed. You have to weed, maximum weeding. You have to remove all, not uprooting. Just use a djembe to dig so that you can remove all the weeds. Are the bad thing in the garden. They can affect this cabbage and Managu. So you have to remove all the weeds if you want your garden to be okay all the time. As you can see, there is no weed here. There is no weed. You have to remove it all. Another thing, if you want your cabbages and the Managu to be okay, is that you have to top dress. You have to put manure here. You have to do top dressing so that they can be okay. When you top dress, you make these stems to be hard, so that even if the rain comes, even if the wind comes, it won't winter. As you can see, the stems are okay because I have weeded all the weeds. I have removed all the weeds from here, and now the stems are growing they are growing very well. As you can see, the Managu is growing very well because I have done the weeding very well. I have sprayed my Managu. As you can see, they are okay. As you can see, the cabbages are okay because I have used my time well to spray, to weed. Now, this home kitchen, this home garden is good because it can help you. Even if you are late from work, you can come, even if it is at night. As you can see, it is adjacent to the house. You can come here. You may put off the light, put on the lights, come here and take the cabbage or Managu to the kitchen. It is, you can take, this home garden is okay because you eat fresh vegetables from your garden. You know how you have sprayed, the chemical you have used, whether it is okay, and how long it has taken, whether the chemical has been removed or from the vegetables, so that you eat fresh vegetables. Another importance of this is that it is near your locality, so there's no person who can come and tamper with your vegetables because they are near your home. And that's all for today. I have told you on